Nothing in this recording is intended as investment advice, and the people in this recording may hold positions in the companies they talk about. Do not make any investment based solely on a tip or recommendation. Please do your own research.
Hello and welcome to Zach's Traders Cafe. Today I'm joined by Hipólito Cataneo, who's CEO at Ajax Resources. How are you today, Hipólito?
Very well, Zach. Good morning to you.
Right, we speak now and again, and it's always an eye-opener given the junior mining space is it's a challenge, but it's always full of lots of moving parts at any one time. Maybe you can just tell us initially what Ajax Resources is doing, and or at least what the strategy of the company is at the moment.
Absolutely. So Ajax is a natural resources investment company. We've recently admitted to Aquis, having raised a total of 1.2 million pounds, of which a big chunk came from the board and myself being the largest shareholder in the company. And we completed a deal, for those who don't follow us, called the Eureka project, which is an advanced gold and copper project in the northwest of Argentina. That project is now fully funded. So what we want to do there is drill the project. It's never been drilled. It has a long history of production, but no history of drilling. So we want to drill the project, and we'll be doing that in two phases, phase one and phase two. Phase one will hopefully start once the permits come in, specifically the EIA that we've submitted. We're waiting approval, and that should come in October. So the activity will start as soon as that approval is obtained, and we will be drilling the project to confirm some very significant numbers that have been associated with Eureka, which have all been non-JORC compliant. So this will be the maiden MRE for the project, and we're very much looking forward to commencing our work. It's an extremely significant milestone for the project because, as I mentioned, never been drilled and it hasn't really had any substantive work performed, and not notwithstanding the great potential it has. So it will be a moment, a moment of truth for the project, a rather feared moment for explorers because there's always that adage of never ruin a good project by drilling it. But we believe the opposite. We believe that it makes sense to prove a good project by drilling it. So hopefully those results will come in and will confirm the very significant potential that a number of studies have suggested that the project has. Over the last few days, we've delivered quite significant news. We had our RNS yesterday, which detailed the completion of La Norteña, the acquisition of La Norteña, which is a contiguous license to the Eureka project. So the Eureka project was acquired back in May from Bezant Resources, which is a nameless company that your listeners may know. We acquired it from them. The license, so Eureka was comprised of 12 licenses. And since that time, we've effectively doubled the project size by acquiring a number of licenses nearby to Eureka, or the original Eureka as it was in May. And the rationale behind that was to ensure that we strategically acquired the most geologically interesting areas near the project, because we don't want a situation whereby we do this very important work, we do this drilling, we confirm the very significant potential of Eureka, and then we have competitors coming in or other companies buying up land near us and taking advantage of the fruits of our labors of being other people benefit from them. So we don't want that. We want to also increase the resource potential of the project. So logically, by expanding the project, that would logically suggest that we would have potentially a larger resource base for the project. So yesterday we announced the completion of La Norteña, which is a 6,300 hectare area. So we bought the mining rights for that area, which is the north of the project. And that's important. And we also gave an update surrounding my recent visit to Argentina, which was earlier this month. I was in Argentina for 10 days, and we had as a newly established investor in the province of Jujuy, which is our province in the north west, as I mentioned, of Argentina, one of the most favorable and most important mining areas of Argentina. We felt it was important to start building and establishing local relationships. So I had the great privilege and fortune in meeting with the governor of the province, Governor Carlos Sadir, who received us at the provincial capital in San Salvador de Jujuy, and the government building. We were delighted to meet him. He was very supportive. He was very enthusiastic to welcome a new investor. Jujuy has traditionally been one of the main areas of focus has been lithium. So he was particularly enthusiastic that there was a copper and gold investor, a company wishing to delineate, define, and confirm gold and copper deposits in the province. So he was very enthusiastic about that, and said that we would have all the support possible from the province in our endeavours. And similarly, we were very pleased to meet with the Minister of Production. Minister Juan Carlos Abud, and the Secretary of Mining, and all the mining authorities of Jujuy, with whom we discussed our plans. We discussed what our strategy is, and outlined that in the presence of our team as well. We have a local team there, and they were all very supportive. So that was very something that we were very satisfied about, to have that. It's essential to have the support of the local authorities and to have a collaborative relationship with them. And a big area of focus that we always have in all our activities, but that we specifically in this project that we believe is very important, is to have a very good relationship with local communities. So we have a few local communities near our project. The area of our operations is actually pretty sparsely populated, but there are some communities nearby. So as a responsible investor, we want to always ensure that our activities are solely beneficial for local communities. So they are very happy to see us investing. As you know, this project has not really been developed in recent years. It's been dormant for some time. So seeing an investor who wants to actually do something and take it forward to the next stage is something that everyone is very happy about. So that was a very positive visit, and I firmly believe that as a management team, we should really always be on the ground and following developments very closely. You do see a lot of UK PLCs that have a different approach, whereby they manage things from a London office. That's not the way we run Ajax. Today we have another announcement, which was very positive, I think, for the company, which is the conditional acquisition of Peguanta. Peguanta is a project that we've been reviewing for some time. It's sometimes hard to speak to shareholders about what the company is doing because of the applicable rules, but also because they say, well, what are you doing? There's no news. Why are things not moving? But they don't know how much activity and how much how many things are happening in the background. Peguanta is one of them. We've known this project for some time. And as it happens, these news sometimes comes in quick succession. So we like this project very much. The RNS talks about it. It very much fits with our strategy as a natural resources investment company. It's in Chile, so nearby to Argentina. It's in northern Chile. It's more advanced than Eureka, so it's a good, very complementary to the portfolio. It has an MRE, JORC compliant MRE, with some good numbers. So that's something that's quite important. It's had a lot of investment in the past. It's had over 40,000, roughly about 45,000 meters of drilling performed, and about $35 million have gone into the project in its history by previous owners. So it's very much it's much more advanced than Eureka. But the attractive element, what we really liked about it, is that it can go into production in the near future. So that's always been a key tenet of our strategy. We don't want to be a loss-making developer or explorer. We want to be a company that has an attractive balance sheet, whereby we are investing in exploration, we are investing in development, but we're also seeing some money coming into the company. I think that's very important, especially in the current market environment. You don't want to be a company that is dependent on periodic dilutive fundraisers. That's not something that I guess it's inevitable for listed companies to issue shares and dilute to a degree, but there has to be a value created by way of that dilution that makes it worthwhile. So this is a good project in that sense as well. And we have 3 months to confirm to do due diligence and confirm our confidence in it. So we're already planning our travel there with our teams and consultants to really kind of confirm the legal, geological, and technical side of the acquisition. And then the terms have already been agreed, so I think quite good terms. We've got a good relation with Sarah. The management team there are very, very effective, very capable individuals. They're focused on African projects and West African projects, much bigger projects. So some people, investors, have asked me already, why are they selling it for such a small amount compared to its potential and the amount of money that's gone into it. The answer is simply that Asara have just raised $20 million for a very exciting project in West Africa. They're looking at different metals in different parts of the world. They have a different strategy now. The company was formerly known as Golden Rim. So these things happen. Companies change strategies and have other priorities. And so this is a rather opportune time for Ajax to step in and have potentially a very complementary asset. So we're very pleased. Things are going in the right direction. We're fully funded for all the work surrounding Eureka. We've got a very strong cash position, and we're very focused on what our objectives are.
And just a sort of final question. I think I've already asked one question, but a final question. Do you think that even in terms of what you've already done, you have just more than justified the current £3 million market cap of the company?
Yeah, I mean, I think with Peguanta and Eureka and our cash position, of course, I am the CEO, so and large shareholder, so I would be inclined to say that. But I feel that yes, we are very undervalued. We are now, as we announced a couple of months ago, we are applying for listing in Oslo, the Euronext Oslo. So one of our key objectives is also to increase the exposure and liquidity in our stock to ensure that we have, that our story gets a fair hearing and is people can really see what the value is, and our share, our market valuation can increase in line with our progress. So we feel that, yes, I feel we are undervalued. Of course, when news starts to flow regarding Eureka, the start of operational activities, all the kind of excitement surrounding drilling, and what the results might be for that, and if and when we complete Peguanta, then those will be real value catalysts, I think, for the stock. So yeah, I think we are very undervalued, but I see that we're going in the right direction. We're well funded, so I'm not too concerned about the share price today. I think things will naturally start to move in the right direction as we deliver.
Ippolito Cataneo, CEO at Ajax Resources, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Zach. All the best.